Hey everyone, Paul Finck here for Maverick Mondays, and we've got some fantastic conversation to be having. This is where we talk about the unconventional, the unachievable for some, and teach you how to create it. We're going to talk about how to be doing things counterintuitive to how you normally think, or at least how too many people contemplate and perplexed about the world. We give you the solutions, and we're going to be talking about that right here on Maverick Mondays. I am Paul Finck, your host, the Maverick Millionaire, and I teach you how to double your income unconventionally, how to create it on your terms with you being in control and create the life of your dreams. All this happens right here at Maverick Mondays. You have any comments, any questions, anything at all, go ahead and post it here. Whether you're listening to this live or listening to a rebroadcast, I want you to comment. We watch these comments. I watch these comments on a regular basis. So go ahead and comment, and you will get interaction from me directly. So real excited for all of that. Today, I want to talk about what are you doing to create sustainable success? What are you doing to create long-term success? This is just a powerful component of your business. I know in my business, I attribute much of my success. Hey, Dom, I attribute much of my success to strategic planning. And when we talk about strategic planning, all too often people are like, yeah, I planned for the future. I wrote my goals down and I figured it out, and then I got into action. And the challenge is that normally what I see as people come, and I coach people all around the country and around the world, is that people come forward with these great ideas, only actually reevaluating and analyze how they're doing along the way is where they get stopped and stuck. So one of the things that I do as a coach is I go back to the drawing board with my students over and over and over again, just like I do with my business every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, ongoing to reevaluate, am I on task? Am I on journey? Am I on point with where I want to go? Is what I'm doing today reflected in what's going to happen or where I want to be in the future? All these components really make a difference in your bottom line and where you end up, your results. And we call this working on your business instead of in your business. All too often, people have, let's say, a storefront, or they've got a professional practice, or they've got a business and they get to work. And every day they get to work and they already have a pile of fires to put out, and they spend their whole day putting out fires. And when they're done putting out the fires for the day, they go home, and only to repeat this day in and day out. And they never quite analyze, well, what's causing the fires? What's going on to create the mayhem that they have in their life? What's going on to really develop their day-to-day routine? And so I encourage all of you, and one of the hardest things to do is pull away from your business, because also often we as entrepreneurs especially, we think every day we're away from our business where we're not actively involved is a day we're losing money. And I'm here to tell you that as important as it is to be in action, it is just as important, if not more important, to be deciding what the effective action should be. And that's strategic planning. That is working on your business rather than in your business. Extremely important. It's the concept of you've got 5 hours to cut down a tree. You want to be sharpening your axe for 4 of the 5, and then you're able to cut down the axe just like that in the 5th hour, or cut down the tree in the last hour. Absolutely sharpening your axe, working on your business. All this came to mind as I spent that time in the last week sharpening my axe, working on my business instead of in my business. And I effectively did that this week. And usually I do that multiple times a year. now in multiple mastermind groups. And I encourage all of you, I lead mastermind groups. I encourage all of you to find the mastermind group or groups, the mentors that, if you will, that also help move you and shake you and keep you on task and accountable. And so I'm involved in several, and I will tell you, they are the shining light to my business in that they force me to work on my business rather than in my business. I chose them because they did force me to be in that position. And in the last week, I was on a great cruise for the last week where there was about 400 other people that are playing at my level, that we all got a chance to work on our business, network, share ideas, share concepts, share resources, share tools and strategies, and really debate about what are some of the best strategies and systems and processes that we're utilizing. How can it fit your business, and sharing back and forth. And they were doing the same for me. And what an exciting week. I know through the contacts, the information, the resources I learned in this last week that I can easily double and triple my business over the next 12 and 24 months just with the information I learned and the connections I learned in this last week, pulling myself completely out of my business and working on it rather than in it. You know, when people are working in their business, what happens, and we're talking about how to create sustainable business, how to create long-term success. And for all of you, as you listen to this, I want you to get absolutely imperative. You want to be contacting your clients. You want to be engaging with them on a regular basis. You want to be giving them the tools and strategies, the service or the product that you promise on a daily basis. You want to be working on your accounts receivable, on your accounts payable, on your expenses. You want to be working on your on servicing your clients to the highest and best possible way. And that's not where the story ends. You need to be able to step away from that. Now, part of that means you have to have a team. You have to be able to delegate. You have to be able to make it possible for you to step away. Oftentimes when people come and train with me, they get a little perturbed about the time that I request for them to pull away. And just the forcing them to pull away from their work day is one of the best gifts I can give them. Because when they can pull away from their work day and they're forced to, they all of a sudden figure out how to delegate, how to regulate their systems and processes so that they can pull away, step away, and still have a business that continues. That's highly important for your future success, your growth, your scalability in your business, and your peace of mind and your health. So all of these things are being served by what we're talking about right here. Go ahead and comment and post your questions right here. This is really powerful. I'll be answering any questions that you have along the way, even for those of you that are listening to this in recording. So go ahead and post those now. When you're working in your business versus on your business. When you're working in your business, you're doing all those things. When you're working on your business, you pull yourself away. For me, one of the most effective ways to do that is, one is I block out time almost every day, if not every week, to do some strategic planning. Strategic planning is one of the best working on your business components I can think of. It's where you take a look at specific processes or procedures that are in your business and decide and analyze them. Are they still working? Are they still serving you and your clients? And are they still being as effective as possible, or could they be tweaked? I've been tweaking my business for the last 12 years, every single month, ongoing for 12 years. It's an ongoing process. Every quarter, we take a look at all our programs, all our packages, everything that we provide to our clients. We look at every single component within those packages to make sure that they are as good as we can get them or as profound as we would like them. and we move things around, we add things, we subtract things. We are constantly looking to tweak to make it better and better and better. And over the years, it's gotten better and better and better because of this strategic process we go through every single quarter. But we do a deep dive every single year, analyzing our goals for the year and looking at how what we're doing on a daily basis is serving those goals. Are we reaching our goals easily, readily, or do we need to tweak what we're doing daily to create our goals and to have those goals accomplished? All these things are strategic processes and systems. And in that way, we're working on our business instead of in our business. I also find that stepping away, not just some block times in my office, but also really pulling myself away, getting out of my office and traveling like I did this past week. I did, just 7 days of just incredible networking, just incredible sharing of information, and profound, and scheduling that multiple times during the year so that you can really make that happen for yourself, where we were totally disconnected, totally not on my computer, not on my phones, not answering emails, simply working on what was going on in my business and where I was driving it. You see, on a daily basis, we can serve our clients, we can serve our customers. However, when we work on our business instead of in it, we're able to serve ourselves, our future, our dreams, our aspirations as to where we want to go and how we're going to get there, the real journey of life, versus simply serving our clients. And our clients are more served by us when we do that. All too often, I have clients that'll complain, "Oh, where were you? I wanted to reach you." And I'll remind them that we deliver high quality, we deliver great material, great information, and great support because I step away. Because I step away on occasion and make sure that everything I'm delivering to them is the best it can be. And absolutely working in today's world and keeping a thumb on the pulse. All too often, I see companies and individual entrepreneurs actually get so involved in their business that they don't see the world shifting. They don't see the industry shifting and changing. They don't see that their market is just disappearing and they just didn't pay attention. They didn't see it. And so they end up behind the 8 ball every step of the way and creating the magnitude for themselves in their future. All of a sudden they pick their head up and they go, "Oh my gosh, what happened to my industry? Where did my market share go? What happened?" And they're already too late. Pick your head up, talk to the people around you, communicate with your vendors, communicate with your strategic partners, reach out to more and more. Every time I work in my business or on my business and I go and network with my peers in the industry, network with my vendors that I work with on a regular basis, network with my strategic partners and have real conversations with them, I find out so much about what's going on in the industry that I'm amazed at the magnitude of information I get, the magnitude of feeling that I am really in tune with what's going on in the industry, which helps me plan and create even more ongoing. That all comes from working on my business instead of in. Would love to hear what some of your strategies and systems are for working on your business versus in your business. Would love to hear what's going on with you. Go ahead and comment here. What are you doing to really create a new strategic plan? What's your process and procedure in making that happen? We're at the beginning of the year, so absolutely encourage all of you. This is the time. Make the connections, stretch yourself, make even more connections than you ever thought possible. Hey, Michelle, welcome aboard. Absolutely. What is going on with all of you? Do you have your principal targets, your plans, your goals for the year laid out? Do you have a step-by-step process for getting to your ultimate goals for the year? And do you know who is going to be the key players who can help you get there? Normally, I find that I don't know all the key players that will get me to where I want to go. I don't know who they're going to be yet. And so I position myself, I put myself in the way of all the people that I think could be that person. So I positioned myself in the last week, pulled myself out of my business, put myself on the task of working on my business, and connected with 400 marketers, 400 trainers, coaches, speakers, 400 people that were my peers that I could really create a magnitude of difference with. In doing so, I wasn't sure which one of the 400 were going to be the key people. You can't really connect with 400 people, even given a week. It's more finding the top 10%, finding the people that are really your peeps, your Mavericks, if you will, that to connect with, and then going a deep dive with them. And that's what I did over the last week and will continue to do over the next month, and following up with some of our conversation. And so now I've got the groundwork, which will create the success, not necessarily this month, not even necessarily this quarter, this year, and more profoundly next year. I find as you work on your business, the results of working on your business are going to show up 3, 6, 9 months, even 12 months later. And that's one of the hardest parts for an entrepreneur, because, man, you're working so hard and you're like, I need the results now. And yet working on your business will create the magnitude of sustainable success that we're all looking for, and the magnitude of growth that'll really keep you in the game so much longer. Value that time that you spend, value the time that you have to create that magnitude in your business, so it is sustainable, so it creates that magic long term. Michelle is commenting, trying to invite everyone, not only everyone here, but also everyone to my boot camps. My flagship boot camps are happening all around the country. Go ahead and take a look at paulsevents.com. paulsevents.com, I'll even type it in so that you guys know what I'm talking about. It is www.paulsevents.com. You can go there, check it out, and really pay attention to what's possible. You see, all during that training, I talk about how to work on the business instead of in the business, how to really make a difference in your life so that you can serve more people in your world, double your income, double your results, and create the magnitude of lifestyle. Understand that the trip I just took, yes, it was a cruise. Yes, I networked like crazy and made an abundance of connections that are going to serve me not just this year, next year, and the next 10 years. I also brought my wife and had a great time with my lovely bride, and we got to party and relax and enjoy each other and spend some quality time together. So I understand how to create that balance, and I do it regularly. This is powerful, and this is how I've created the life of my dreams, and how you can too. To really find, and all that happened through strategic planning. It wasn't by accident that my life is spent traveling around the world, and that my life is spent traveling around the world with my wife. This didn't happen just because. It happened because I planned it strategically, and I worked on my business instead of in to make it all happen. So that's my message for you. We got, hey, Jimmy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Love to connect even further. Wanted to follow up, see what else we can be doing together. And Amber, same thing. Great to see all of you here. It is wonderful to see all my peeps. You guys, several of you might know the marketing cruise that I was just on, and what a blast we had. So if you want to know information and more information about that, reach out to me and I can give you a great link. We're going to have a whole bunch of peeps with us next year, a whole lot of Mavericks with us on that excursion, so that I can teach you live how to be working on your business versus in your business while we're all hanging out and having a party together. So who here would love that? Go ahead and comment below, and I'll be talking more about that in the future. So guys, Absolutely. Spend time away from your day-to-day task of making sure, oh my gosh, I've got to. I've got to do this fire, that fire. I've got to put them all out every day, and step away and do a strategic map of what's going on in your business and how you can fine tune it so that you're not creating or putting out fires. You're not creating fires. You have it so planned out in advance that things just happen and develop automatically without any fires happening. I've created my business so the magnitude of emergencies or fires or stress in my business is next to zero. And that is a wonderful way to live. It's one of the secrets to my success. How do I do that? Strategic planning, thinking it well in advance. One of the lessons of today. So, sustainable business, long-term success, come hang out with me at my 3-day boot camps. They're my flagship. It's where I spend a ton of time in supporting you, helping you, and setting you on the path to success for yourself. And come see us right here on our Facebook Live broadcast. Go ahead and comment below. Would love to know more about the cruise. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, here I'll post right after I get off of here a link that'll help everyone to do that. Everybody, thank you so much. It is an absolute pleasure to be a part of this with all of you. Continue to share. I am here to support you 100%. Come hang out. The best way to get the most out of me is to see me live so that we can really connect, real deal. And so that's why I do my events all around the country, and I do them regularly, and the price tag is real low so that everyone can get involved. Talk to you real soon. Thank you so much. This is Paul Finck, the Maverick Millionaire. This is Maverick Mondays, and talk to you soon, guys.